the tasteless gentlemen, better than the sex you ain't having. Alex the king of wedding, Scoop just a businessman. Bradley over there picking their rocks up, Schoeny getting pegged, while Dom trying to scheme. And this folks in the tasteless gentlemen, better than the sex you ain't having. Alex the king of wedding, Scoop just a businessman. Bradley over there picking them rocks up, Schoeny getting pegged, while Dom trying to scheme. And this folks in the tasteless gentlemen.
Why do you get that seat? I wanted that seat.
Did you want it? Take it.
No, you're down. Once you sit, that's the rules.
Dude,
you
know that? Spicy today.
That's the rule.
He likes the lighting there better. He needs to look good.
I was just looking.
Why do you guys always say that to me?
I was watching him look at the camera before he sat down too. He's
literally making sure it's framed up on. I did that to everyone. I don't know why you guys think I'm so into myself.
I think everyone does that because you have this reaction.
No, it's just every time I spend so much time like framing.
I didn't even make
Did you see him look at the camera at himself?
I didn't make the joke. I didn't even make the joke.
I know. It's wild, bro.
You're just sensitive.
If you want to see, you can have it next time. I really don't care.
Okay. Actually, I could probably kick back.
Bro, dude, make yourself
cozy
comfortable, homie.
Yeah, you just got to do it like we'll start like laying on the ground and just hold it.
I'm at a therapy session.
Yeah,
laying with our like feet crossed behind us. Like, anyways, what'd you guys do this week?
Like the 13-year-old chick on her fucking bed with the Britney Spears posters in the background.
Yeah, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Yeah.
I want to know how the fuck did we talk? Bradley loves talking on the phone, but like how did we talk on the phone for so long back in the day? And like people,
well, you had a crush on someone. It was easy.
Yeah, but no, what I mean.
Oh my gosh, your favorite color blue too? No way.
Wait, hold up. You peed today? So did I.
But like you literally just saw them like at school like 15 times.
Oh yeah, you're talking about like elementary school.
Yeah.
Or junior high or even high school.
Junior high, yeah.
Or last week.
Yeah, I mean like that's what if you had a crush on someone and they had a crush on you, you would literally like go home, like do your homework, eat dinner, whatever, and then like evening came and like you were on the phone with them for like 2 hours.
Man, that was
not talking about
life
shit
was better.
either.
Life
not
was
even
better.
talking about shit. You're just like fucking like just shooting the
listening to each other breathe.
Yeah, but that's all. Like,
dude, my nieces will sit on the phone on their or like whatever on their iPads, and just play video games while they're talking to a friend.
Oh yeah, and they just keep the FaceTime just
yeah,
like,
it's FaceTime. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like comforting.
No talking at all. Just
weird.
I mean, I guess it's the same as fucking adult streaming.
It's just a smaller audience.
Yeah, exactly.
An audience of one.
I mean, the audience has like a chat, like they're talking to each other too. But yeah, it's definitely weird. Or you got on like AOL Instant Messenger and just like fucking got on there.
Those
and
are good
shit.
days, man.
Oh, yeah, bro, you got to throw on those cryptic away messages whenever you're deep in your feelings, you know.
Papa Roach lyrics.
What are you gonna say? You were what?
I used to get sketchy on AOL Instant Messenger. So what I would do was like, you know, you have
that
all
sounds
your
like a Dom thing.
You have all your friends, your friends list on the side. Excuse me, and it was like
while you're saying
it's
this, I want to pull up the screenshot of what it used to look like. Cause like I'm having I'm recalling. Oh,
yeah, it has your like friends list, but if they're like not blurred out but grayed out, they're not on. And once they come on, they pop up into your like your friend online bullshit, and it goes like, or
what was
like,
the sound?
It was a door opening.
Yeah, it was. That's right.
yeah. So that was AOL Instant Messenger, and I used to take like I would copy like my friend. Dude, I got a piece of dust in my.
Makes for great podcasting.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
This is good ASMR content right now.
Yep. Oh, now it's bringing back memories.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So I would go on there and look and get one of my friends' names, and it was like X0LL Larry or something. You know what I mean? Everyone would add a bunch of letters and shit, and I would get it and change one letter. So it looked just like it. So if there was a 0 or an O, I would put like an O or a 0. And if it was like a capital I would put an L. So it looked just like my friend's name. And then I would make that my account name for like 2 hours. And then I'd message like my friend and be like, hey, what's up? It's Larry.
Figured out how to do it. You figured you were going to do this as a kid?
Yeah, I just did that in like 4th grade. And then I would hit up chicks and I'd be like, hey, what do you think about Schoeny? And then half the time it backfired on me. They're like, that fucking loser. I'm like,
yeah, of course. And if you ask about yourself, they're going to know it's you.
Well, no, my screen name is Larry.
No, I know, but like, they're going to assume that you're on your friends.
Bro, this is fucking 4th, 5th grade. They don't know. A couple of them were like, oh, he's hot. I was like, yes, let's go.
In middle school, there was like a whole like drama that broke out because somebody made up a screen name and then like added everyone in our group and was like talking shit to people and like spilling tea. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was very clear that they like were in like the group.
Yeah, they
knew. They knew like, you know, what people were doing, what people were saying, like that kind of shit. And it got like so bad, like, cause it was like borderline like harassing people over shit. That like somebody like reported it to the school. And then like they brought like a bunch of people into like the office to try to like figure out like what was going on, and like basically like, you know, whoever that is like needs to stop, you know?
Yeah.
And like nobody ever fessed up.
Really?
Never. Like
you
even
can fess up right now if it was you, Alex. You can tell us.
Well, I would fess up.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah. But like even into high school, I want to say like I even like ran into one of my friends like after high school. And like I brought it up, and we always thought it was him. I was like, dude, you can fucking tell now. Like we are like so far away removed from that. Like you can tell. And like whoever it was fucking is taking it to their grave. They're never gonna fucking spill
Alice
it.
is like Charlie Day from Always Sunny in the room with like the pictures on the wall. Like, who did it? It's still bugging him.
Connecting.
Yeah.
25 years later, he's like, fuck.
Speaking, because you said spilling tea, did you guys see that fucking what happened with that app?
Oh yeah.
What app? What?
They had an app called Tea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an app designed kind of like Are We Dating the Same Dude, but this was an app specifically for that purpose. And all of the user, I don't know, was it all or a good portion of the users?
It was all of it. It was all
leaked.
their IDs, like
photos,
their
IDs,
license,
emails, all of it leaked.
Ooh. That's
like
bad.
they were blasting out all over 4chan.
Damn. 4chan's still a thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I've never been on 4chan.
It was 8chan that got shut down, I think.
Is that
I
a
don't
joke
know,
or
maybe
is that
it's
a
still
thing?
there. That was the thing, yeah.
I think 4chan's still
Yeah,
a thing
4chan
for
is still
stuff
there.
like that.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know 4chan was
Do you ever
still a
use
thing.
Reddit?
Yeah, you know what's Scoop? Ever since I met Scoop, he's always like, get on Reddit, man, get on Reddit.
Really?
And I just started getting on it just because a lot of I have like a lot of like technology shit, like
Questions?
like I get a new program or a VST in my music thing, and it's a very niche thing.
For random shit, it's
Dude,
the best
yeah.
website.
Reddit, it's like fucking great,
Like
man.
if you have like a medical thing, don't Google. Go to Reddit and
Yeah.
you'll find some motherfucker in the
Yep.
world that was like, yeah, so I had this problem with my pinky toe and I thought I had toe cancer, but then I went to the doctor
Yep.
and it was just that I stubbed my toe. And you're
it
like,
gets a little toxic. Like there are like
Oh,
some
yeah,
people
there's a
that
lot
just
of that.
fucking like not gatekeepers, but people like, hey guys, like I'm wondering like what piano roll I should get
Yeah.
in my new studio,
Yeah.
and they're like,
learn it yourself.
well, first of all, you should get a fucking drum set and learn.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh my god, it's so fucking
There's
disgusting.
a lot of the
The thing that's
gatekeeping,
good though
for
is
sure.
like, at least with like the way subreddits work, is like if you're a fucking douche, they'll just boot you out.
Yeah, they'll downvote you, right?
Yep.
Is
No,
that what
like
they'll kick you out.
they
The
can kick you
moderators
out. Yeah,
will,
the
yeah.
moderators can kick you out.
I
Like,
didn't know that.
so there's this dude that writes for. He's the guy who invented the came up with the term Streisand effect. You know what
that?
that is, right? It's
No.
it's when
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
So it's when like you're trying to like kill a story about you, a negative story, and in doing so, it becomes more known.
Oh yeah.
So you like everyone starts talking about it because you're trying to like, you know, to crush it. Anyway, so this guy like did like a whole study about like content moderation or whatever, and he's like, yeah, Reddit like still has like the best model of like, you know, basically like relying on people to keep their own communities
Let the
in check.
people monitor themselves.
Well, like basically, like we'll let you monitor this, and if you like don't do your job, like we'll just fucking kill your subreddit.
I mean, you don't get anything for being a Reddit moderator, do you?
No, just
Is there any benefit?
just the joy of being a totalitarian
I think the
ruler.
worst.
Isn't it like Discord mods, kind of the same thing? Like,
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same as the
kinda-
fucking Facebook group. Those are the worst. The Facebook group mods. Those people are fucking maniacs, dude.
wild.
Like,
I mean-
just fucking talk about taking it fucking to a different level.
They're just at home, just fucking slow jacking it to their. They're like, oh, I'm the fucking.
I kicked off
moderator."
8 people today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the funniest are the next door
yeah,
moderators. Like, dude, they will like. There'll be like, you know, people on there who'll be like, you know, I don't like this apartment complex coming in because black people might move in. And then you'll be like, you're a fucking racist. And they're like, blocked, deleted, banned, like I'm the fucking bad guy. Like, chill out.
Yeah,
Like-
Nextdoor, for those of you who are listening or watching who have never been on it, it's an insane social website.
My HOA had an email newsletter thing, and then they're like, "Hey guys, we're gonna switch over to Nextdoor." I was like, "Fuck!" But it's actually kind of funny and it's cool. Like my little like area where I live, people are like giving away like, "Hey man, I have an
It does
IKEA
have
desk."
its uses.
Yeah,
for
I'm not
sure.
saying it doesn't have its uses.
Yeah, but it is cool, but it does get a little. There's a lot of Karens on there,
Oh,
and they're
fuck
just
yeah.
like.
I mean, that's like
fucking
all it
throwing.
is. Like, if you want to know like who the worst people are in your neighborhood, they're
Yes.
posting on
Has
Nextdoor.
anyone seen this truck that's been parked on this street for the last 77 hours?
It's like the SDGE truck.
Yeah.
It's like,
There's a guy outside on his one wheel with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Who is
oh,
this guy?
for sure. Yeah, you'll probably see some
Covered in
complaints about you.
tattoos.
Yeah. Some firework goes off on the 4th of July. Were those gunshots?
Did you guys hear those gunshots at midnight?
Yeah, Nextdoor is wild. As far as social websites, Nextdoor is fucking crazy.
I didn't talk about this, but I went to Comic-Con. I was chatting about it before I went to Comic-Con. But
How'd you get a ticket?
I have a buddy that's
Friend.
grandfathered in.
Friend of a friend, yeah.
Yep. And no, he's just a straight up like friend.
Yeah,
I've known
yeah.
him for a long time. And he was like, "Yo, I got an extra ticket."
Fuck, I want to go just once.
Dude, I should have hit you up because I didn't go Sunday. I ended up giving it to him. He probably sold it.
I didn't.
Whatever, as
I
long
didn't
as
end up
somebody
going. It was
used
too
it.
late. I didn't make
Motherfucking
it.
shit dicks.
Anyway, so I went 2 days, and one day I just fully just fucking scoured the whole.
How many
fucking
days was
convention
it?
Center. It's from like Wednesday night to Sunday.
Okay. And for those of who might be have no idea what Comic-Con is, should we go into the
Yeah, it's basically just a
comic festival?
a comic festival.
Yeah.
But it's indoors. It's a convention center, but it's literally movies, video games.
TV.
It's all TV. It's fucking hentai. It's
Probably anything animated.
anything animated, anything
Just
in the
anything nerd culture.
in the
Yeah.
nerd culture, and it's cool, man. Like there's thousands of booths, man. You walk into the convention center, and the convention center in San
Booths
Diego
or
is huge.
boobs?
Booths.
Both?
There's a lot of boobs too.
Yeah,
like
a lot of
fake boobs.
cosplay boobs.
A lot of cosplay.
Those are
boobs.
some of the best boobs too.
Yeah, so I went and checked it out. It's sick, and I forgot how much of a nerd I'm not. Because,
Yeah.
like, you know, in our certain, like, friend groups, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, Schoeny likes video games, or, like, he has fucking, Funko, and it's like, yeah, he's, like, kind of nerdier than us, but I forget that I'm not a nerd, and I was, like, sitting there at a booth,
Oh,
like,
yeah, I'm
checking
sure.
out some comics, dude, and some guy came behind me, and he's like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have the Daredevil Part 3 episode set?" And I laughed and looked at him like he was joking,
He was
and he,
dead
like,
serious.
looked at me, dead serious, and then looked back to the guy, and I was like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah.
I was like, no, this guy sounds like he's making fun of himself, and he's not.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
like,
got the Simpsons voice.
Yeah, he's
Whoa,
like doing a
he's-
parody of himself.
everywhere. I see grown
Life
men,
well spent.
Yeah.
grown men in packs of 5 running to booths because they're like almost out of like a figurine.
So what do they sell things at the booths? Are they just exhibiting things? Like what do the booths do?
All of
I mean,
the above.
it's a lot. It's a lot of like autographs for like
Yeah, I know that.
like yeah
you went, right?
no.
Okay, well,
So
let
they
me,
can
tell-
act-
let me say how it is, okay? Jesus Christ.
So then you can buy stuff there.
Yeah, it's anybody can buy a booth. So there's like smaller booths that one of my buddies was there, Junior. He just brought all his old comics.
Like a small time comic store somewhere
yeah,
in
yeah,
like
and they have
Santee can
old,
go.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
old fucking toys. You can bring whatever the fuck you want. Some of the places look like it was like a family-owned comic store, and they came over there with their fucking grade A shit, and like,
Yeah.
hey, like here we go. They had fucking sick stuff. They had like,
I wonder how much it costs to get a.
I honestly, I'll ask my buddy. I'll let you
I
guys
bet
know.
that booths aren't cheap.
They have like the antique like Batman toy from 1992, the Batmobile for like fucking $500, which isn't too bad if you think about it, all sealed up. Anyways, there's those. Then Marvel has like the biggest fucking booth, and it's more of an exhibit or like an experience. You like go in there and you get something signed by a fucking actor.
But they basically cordon off all downtown, right? Like, don't they
Yeah.
have experiences all over the place?
Yeah, yeah.
so there's
even
like a bunch of
outside.
after parties and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
even
too.
out-
The
outside.
parties are cool. I photographed a few of them.
Yeah, I've always DJed downtown
Yeah,
after,
yeah.
and it's always pretty decent. I got to meet the drummer of System of a Down. His name's like John something. I walked by him. I was like, that guy looks familiar as fuck. And was like,
I
think-
can't. His name's escaping me, but I believe it is John.
Yeah, and I was like,
I think he's got an Armenian name, like
Yeah.
all the other dudes.
and I was like, dude, that's the drummer of System of a Down, I think. But he
How
was
the
he
fuck
had
did you even recognize
Ah,
that?
it's fucking System of a Down. It was a good band. So
curious.
I walked by and I was first looking at the comics that he had, and he had the like day one like Iron Man, the day one Fantastic Four comics, and they were for like $300K. One of them was 1.2 million. So I'm looking at these going, holy shit, they're in fucking glass cases.
Yeah,
like
I would
3
imagine.
deep glass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And then the guy next to me is talking. He's like, hey, what's your name? He's like, oh, my name's John. I was like, oh, it's the fucking drummer
John
from
Dolmayan.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's a sick drummer, by the way.
yeah, and I
Like,
didn't want to
really
fan
good.
out. So I was like, well, he's at Comic-Con, so he likes comics. So I'm going to talk to him about comics and try to see if I can start talking about
Do
the
you
band.
know much about comics?
No, not much.
Because
More-
I
more
know
video games.
fuck all about comics.
No, I don't know too much. But I asked him, I was like, dude, these are like the OG. Like, how did you get in this? And he's like, well, I was collecting as I was a kid, and they got too expensive. And then once the band blew up, and I was like, oh, System of a Down, cool.
You just said it like that when the band blew up.
Yeah, I think he knew
He
I
probably
knew.
assumed that you knew who he was.
Yeah, he probably saw my tribal tattoos. He's like, yeah, okay, you like new metal. So he starts talking about that, and I was like, bro, that's insane. Like, that's so cool. Like, I've heard about these comics. You don't see them a lot because they're literally like the beginning of comics. Like, it wasn't even DC. They were calling it Detective Comics. So anyways, I was like, dude, thanks for your time. He's like, yeah, no problem. And then I saw some other like, do you guys remember in the movie, what's that with Val Kilmer, the Western one? Tombstone.
Yep.
Remember the dude that was a badass? He had a mustache.
Yeah.
He was real quiet. He almost like he was the one slinging the gun back and forth in Val Kilmer's like face. That dude was there at a booth for $80, like signing autographs.
Yeah. Well, he's done, I think, a lot of movies, actually.
Oh, a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
but
what
it
was,
was
was that Johnny Ringo? Was that?
Yeah, Johnny
yeah,
Ringo.
Johnny Ringo. Just random as fuck. But I got excited. I was like, fuck. And I wanted to get his autograph, but it was $80. And that didn't include a
That's a
picture
good
of
gig,
him.
man. Can you
That's
imagine?
a great gig.
$80, $80,
There
$80.
was a line.
There is something depressing about it though. At the same time,
I wouldn't be depressed.
I mean, he was old as fuck. I mean, all these, like, we only
We're
remember him
all
from
old as fuck
Yeah,
now.
but I mean, like, you see somebody, if I saw a picture of Bradley when we first met and then never saw you after that and saw you now, there'll be a huge difference. But
I saw a photo that popped up on Memories the other day of you and I
Uh-oh.
at
What were we
Sidebar.
doing? At Sidebar.
Yeah, Sidebar. That just
Bro.
made me think of that.
Please send it over.
was that when you were shooting there?
Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
Comic-Con was dope. If I get a ticket next year, I'm definitely gonna just have a bunch of people go in on it because it doesn't matter what name is it. You just put it around
How
your
much
neck
are
and-
tickets?
anywhere between $500 and $600.
Do you need to get into like a lottery now?
Yeah, pretty much. I think right. Like
Pretty much, but
Whenever
it-
they announce it, I don't know when the actual lottery.
They announce it, but it's so hard, dude. Like you have to be grandfathered in. But I'll let you know. I didn't know that you would have want to.
No,
go.
I mean I don't have a burning desire to go, but it's
Okay.
one of those things that's like on my list of
Yeah.
things I would like to do in my life.
for
Well,
sure.
it's like the biggest event in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
this
hands
is
down.
that's the biggest Comic-Con. Like there's other Comic-Cons, but they're smaller and they're not like legit Comic-Con.
Should have rented
events.
out your room for the week and made like $5,000.
Dude, I was going to,
I
but
should have rented my RV. Fuck.
jeez, or rent a parking spot. Oh, I took the trolley. For the
Whoa,
first
whoa,
time.
big boy over here.
Listen,
You've never been on the trolley?
Dude, the trolley's right by my fucking house.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it's down the street. Alex has taken to my house plenty of times. So I went over there. I was like, "Fuck it!" Like the parking's gonna be insane downtown.
That's the move for sure.
Yeah.
That's
So I
the move.
hopped on. I was a little afraid at first. I was just a little white boy with tattoos. I saw a couple gang signs going on. Ooh, look out the window. I'm not even joking. But since it was Comic-Con, there was a lot of families. Like it was a bunch
Yeah,
of families.
people dressed up and shit too.
Yeah, a bunch of people dressed up. And dude, it's like a fucking 9-minute ride to downtown from my house.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That makes sense.
So it's cool, man. I didn't actually pay. Do you ever pay when you go on it?
Yeah, you're supposed to pay.
How do you pay? I have the app. I loaded it. It was $20, and I was like, "Is it gonna scan my phone?"
So
or
there's like scanner things like outside at the station. So
Got
you
it.
just like put your thing under there and it
Oops.
scans it. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Whatever,
I got a free
yeah.
ride. But hopefully,
When the
no
police
one-
come knocking at your door
Yeah.
because you admitted to stealing on a
MTS,
podcast, now you know why.
It's $2.50. You can just go walk by if you feel
And-
guilty. And
And by
ring it up.
looking at some of the people there, I feel like they're not paying either. A lot of young ass kids that, you know, in New York when they take the subway and they just jump over
they
the
hop
fucking.
the fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, like if they're doing that in New York, they're not paying out here.
Yeah, it's crazy how in San Diego, like there's no like gate or anything like that. You just like walk right up.
Yeah. I don't even think there's someone on the trolley like checking for tickets.
I
Is
mean,
there?
they come through. They come through
Do they?
pretty frequently. I've seen them kick people off.
Speaking of San Diego, I just saw on the way down here they erected a giant fucking homeless fence right by the 163 off
Oh
the
yeah, where they were sleeping.
Yeah. Like a huge metal fence the whole length of that area.
Really?
Yeah.
They did that downtown.
That's why they're in Dom's front yard
Yep.
now.
Oh God, poor Dom, dude.
Just moving them from one area to the next. Dude.
Yeah, it's literally just sweeping under the rug.
Much, yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about the whole homeless thing. I know you guys probably know more than I do, but I don't.
I mean, I don't.
I think I know, and like other people.
I don't have the answer.
Know.
I know that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has the answer.
A lot of people do think they do. If you talk to some people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. It'll start a whole. I usually say shit, and then Alex will disagree, and then we'll be talking about the homeless.
That's what I'm saying.
Housing,
but that's what I'm saying. Everybody has their own opinion on what could solve it, but I don't think anybody's
I
necessarily.
mean, you'll never get rid of it 100%.
Yeah,
that's a fantasy.
For sure. I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson. Sorry, go ahead.
Can we elaborate on the costumes and the boobs at Comic-Con?
Oh, I mean, it was cool.
Was it like a decent amount, a significant amount, or like was it rare to see? We shouldn't be asking him these questions. Like if I shouldn't be asking
I'll get on your guys' level.
you. Holy
bro, the chicks were so fucking hot, bro.
That's a t-shirt for you.
I'm just joking.
Let me get on your level.
So there were a lot of chicks, a lot of boobies, man, a lot of fucking boobies, and the costumes are cool, man. They go all out. I saw a lot of street, the Street Fighter.
It's not amateur shit. It's not amateur hour.
Yeah, not at all.
Like all the Street Fighter characters.
The Street Fighter characters, like all the chicks in Street Fighter characters. I feel like it's liberating for a lot of maybe like I don't want to call them like nerdy chicks, but comic book chicks or chicks that maybe they've been a nerd for most of their life. And I got a banging body, and it's liberating for them to just get in a fucking bikini and like dress up.
That's the
it's
thing.
Like Halloween for normal sluts.
That's the thing.
Seriously.
Is like being a nerd back in the day meant you were like unattractive.
Now you're hot as fuck.
Yeah, but now they're doubling down on it. Now if there's a chick that's a nerd and she's got a body and she's showing it off, now it's like a hot nerd. It's like, oh.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of it has to do with like gatekeeping for like how to make yourself attractive. Because like there's a lot of people out there who like, it's like those like not another teen movie, like, ew, she's wearing glasses.
Yeah, fucking nerd.
Yeah.
And then they take them off. She's like,
oh, she's so, yeah. But like there is a lot of that. Like, a lot of people like grow up and they don't have people around them who like can tell them how to like look good or like how to be attractive. And that's like how we grew up.
Or what the world thinks attractive is.
Yeah. So like, but like that's how we grew up. But like now, if you want to like learn how to like do makeup or like if you want to learn how to dress like in whatever style, like there's so much information out there that can like teach you. Like my cousin, is Dominican, but she grew up with a white mom. And like my aunt didn't know how to like deal with her hair.
Yeah.
So she just grew up with this like out of control like fro.
Yeah, frizzy.
Yeah, like frizzy hair that like nobody really like she didn't know how to
tame it.
Yeah, couldn't tame it. And I don't think she learned how to like, how to, do her own hair like properly until like high school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like if you have nobody to teach you, ever feel like a girl with like a single dad? Like, who the fuck's going to teach you?
Yeah.
That just made me question, do you guys remember or recall ever being taught how to wipe your ass?
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day.
Were you really? I've never had this thought in my entire life.
I was talking to my sister about her kids, and she was telling me it's like just some funny shit. Like sometimes, like my nephew knows how to wipe, but sometimes it's like too messy or something. So he goes, "Mom, this is a messy one." I don't know how old he is, but she's like, he's still learning.
Got to learn to spread those cheeks while you're shitting.
Yeah. So, but that made me like think like, damn, dude, I don't remember my dad or my mom teaching me how to wipe.
I mean, you were probably too young.
Yeah, but I mean, what age? 4, 5?
I think 4 or 5.
Yeah.
People who have kids are like, these guys are so fucking dumb.
I know. Huh?
I mean, I don't know. So like your long-term memory starts to kick in at like 3.
I don't remember shit from my childhood.
Bro, I
really
remember a
don't.
lot.
Like-
It's weird.
I don't.
Like only because of Loma Prieta, I remember like
Yeah.
shit when I was 3. But yeah, that's like when you start to develop your long-term memory.
See.
So like even like 4 or 5, like, oh, it's going to be like super fuzzy.
Yeah. I remember having a dream when I was like 3 or 4. I remember this dream I had. I don't know how I still remember it.
That's wild, actually.
It's fucking wild, man. But I think it was the house we lived in. I think it was like haunted or some shit. Some shit was going down because I remember a lot of things. I told
4
my
to
mom.
5, so we do know stuff about kids.
We do know. God, man, we're
Just
fucking,
fucking
good.
pretty faces.
Yeah, I told my mom one day. I was like, man, it was like a dream. I don't know if it happened, but I had this dream that like you picked me up out of my bed or my like my crib and like ran out the bedroom with me and like my arm hit the fucking door. And she looked at me, she's like, are you kidding me? And I was like, what is that? Did something happen? She's like, yeah, that was like an earthquake we had in the Bay Area. And I was like, what, really? And like, you guys know me, I don't believe that shit, but I was like, man, that's wild. Like maybe there's just certain things I remember. Like that was when I was like 1.5. Is that even possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
That's wild.
I mean,
And then
it happened. Your mind stored it somewhere.
it's crazy. But
I
it's
had-
like, I didn't even see it as like, from my point of view, I saw it as like watching it. That's the weird thing, you know?
Yeah, it's like, well, I mentioned on the show a couple weeks ago where I had that dream that I saw my own death. And I saw like my funeral, my body, and all that. Yeah, that's close to, I guess, what you would call like an out of body experience.
I used to have this recurring dream. So like the house I grew up in, there was like the family room, and then there was a doorway from the master bathroom and then into my parents' bedroom. And so like you could see, if you're standing in like the right place, you could see like a sliver through the bathroom into the bedroom. And I had this like reoccurring dream. Now, you know when you have a dream and like something's a little off and you know it's a dream?
Mhm.
And so like you can feel it and it feels real, but you're like why are like things floating throughout the room? You know what I mean? Like there's just something that's like blatantly off that makes you identify it as a dream.
Or you can't walk right. You
Yeah,
can't run.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
all right,
That's
this
the
is a
worst
dream.
fucking feeling ever.
So in this dream, it was like the middle of summer, and this is like, you know, when my parents would be at work and I would just be like left alone. So like that's like what my dream was. I was in my house alone, like in the middle of the day, in the middle of the summer. And I'm like walking through the house and I get to that like spot in the living room and I hear something like in my parents' room. And so like I turn around to like look in the room and I see like a figure walk across like that little like sliver from the bedroom.
Fuck.
And then I turn around to like, I'm like getting chills like thinking about it right
Yeah,
now.
dude, me too. Because this is like the shit I had. I had fucked up shit.
And so like I turn around to run out of the house, and right when I do that, someone grabs me by the mouth and like, and then I wake up like right at that point. But I had that like, and that dream felt so much like a premonition or like whatever, you know. It felt so real.
Yeah, I'd fucking move.
Yeah,
It like fucks you up for the day too.
not
You
even
wake up.
not even the day. Like I
What
like
do you
I
mean?
would,
He's getting chills now. This is 30 years later.
like I would be home alone all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And like it all felt so real and everything was in its right place. And so
Yeah.
like walking through the house, it's like you're getting that like deja vu feeling.
Yeah.
Like every single day you're in the fucking house and you start thinking to yourself like, wait, like am I like predicting the future? Like, is this going to happen? You know, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I have two. I used to have night terrors. I used to not be able to like wake up or some shit. I
Yeah.
forget what, like almost being like paralyzed. I forget what they call it, but
I
it
think
was-
that's a night terror.
yeah, night terrors. And I'd wake up in the backyard with my dad because the doctor said to like take your son out and get like fresh air. And it would actually fuck me up even more because I'd wake up like fucking screaming.
Why
in
am
the
I
backyard.
outside?
And I remember like seeing my dog, like, what the fuck's my dog doing here? And my mom and dad are like comforting me. And I'm like, whoa, shit, what the hell? And they put me back to sleep. Anyways, I had night terrors for a long time, probably till I was like 6. But one of what your story just reminded me of is I had this fucked up dream, and it was recurring, where I was trying to go down. Again, at our house, we had a long hallway all the way down from my door to my parents' door, and there was like a left hallway that went to the left for the living room. My sister's rooms were on the right, but I could see my parents' room all the way down. As a kid, it's like it feels like it's so far away. I had this dream where I'm trying to like run to my fucking parents' room, bro, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm like running on a treadmill, and it's not like that bad. But then I start like falling back into my room, and my room's like pitch black, like from the door, and I don't know what's in there, right? And then this fucking like bird claw comes out and starts grabbing my ankles, dude. And I'm fucking 6, bro. This shit's fucking me up.
That's scary at
That's
6.
scary as fuck. And then another thing that happened in real life that wasn't a dream, but totally fucked me up for like years, is the same hallway. I would have a nightmare and I'd walk to my parents' fucking bedroom, but I had to pass like 2 hallways that go left and right. And the left one is like to the kitchen and living room. You don't even want to look down there at night, bro, because there's fucking demons. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep a fucking straight face, and my parents' door's open. So I'm going to just like, I'm going to fucking walk in there. And I feel like something's going to attack me. So I grab my comforter and wrap it around me, bro, like a fucking, like a, you know, like a priest. And I'm just like, wrap it nice and tight. And so I'm like, and then I'm walking down the hallway, and I don't want to run. I don't want to be a pussy. So I'm walking, and then the laundry room door is open just a little bit, and I pass it, and my comforter gets caught on the door and stops me. And all in my head, all I can think about is there's a fucking demon behind me that just stepped on my comforter.
Grabbed it.
Like, where are you going? Dude, I kid you not. 0.5 seconds, bro. I dropped that comforter and straight pulled a Michael Jordan into my parents' bed, bro, screaming. My dad almost beat the shit out of me, dude. I scared the shit out of them. But literally, man, I felt like that comforter got snagged, and I was like, oh, dude, this is it. Like, I'm gonna die.
It's that same hand you were dreaming about.
Yeah.
That's what
It was
grabbed
the
it.
bird hand or a demon, bro. Still to this day, dude. I stay strapped when I sleep.
Have you guys seen that clown hotel?
Yeah, up in Tonopah.
See, clowns don't
I
fuck
haven't-
me up.
I haven't. Yeah, they don't fuck me up
Yeah.
either.
I mean, it's creepy as fuck.
It's weird, yeah. But I know some people I've talked to people who are deathly afraid of clowns. Like if they see a
Weird.
clown and they won't go into a room if there's a clown in there.
I
so
will fuck
like
a clown up.
the clown like motel room, whatever, one of the ones you can stay in, like they have like I don't know if they're like decals or on the walls or like paintings or something like that, but it's all these like, you know, creepy like clowns.
Yeah, the whole thing's themed.
But it's like in the room. So like I don't know if you guys the only reason I know about is my dad got this from the bookstore at the community college he worked at. He got like a leftover cardboard cutout of Ron Burgundy when they were like promoting the movie. And it was like life size, you know. It was
Yeah.
like I don't know if it was like actually like his height, but it was probably like a good like 6 feet tall. And so we had it like in the house for a while, and I was gonna bring it down to San Diego with me. I ended up bringing it down to San Diego with me, but like I was still back home, and it was just the only place to put it because we don't have much space in my parents' house. It was just like right at the end of the hallway, in the entrance hallway, like in the dining room.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
Yeah, like literally, like just so I would like come home at like, you know, like 1, 2 in the morning, and like all you have is like the moonlight coming in like through the door when you open it up. And it would make me jump. I would know it's there, but it would still make me jump every time because you would have Ron Burgundy, like the shadow, like just staring at you. So like no matter how much, like even if you're not scared of clowns, you're sleeping in a room like that in the dark, and then you wake up and you see like the figure of like a painting on the wall, like it's gonna freak you the fuck out.
Every time.
I mean, yeah, if you're not prepared for it.
Going back to clowns, I'll fuck a clown up, bro. Like some people, like you said, like
I don't think clowns are notoriously ripped and or like skilled in like BJJ in general.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I need all the help I can get. I would say like probably like last year, somebody's trash can was like tipped over like in my neighborhood, like it was like 2 doors down. And they didn't pick it up for like a day and a half, and there was like glass. Like
And you went on
something.
next door.
Someone please pick up your trash can.
Excuse me, but
Who owns the trash can located at? All right, so
apartment 70.
there's a trash can knocked over.
And there's like a clay pot or something that got like broke, and it was like in the road. I was like, that's gonna pop someone's tire. So I went over there and just cleaned shit up, whatever. I put some gloves on.
Like a decent
cleaned it up.
fucking human being.
Yeah. Put it up there, and I was kind of pissed because I'm like, I'm not gonna knock on their door. I'm just gonna clean it up for them.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. And some guy riding his motorcycle drives by and he stops. He's like, hey man, is that your garbage? And I was like, no, it's I live over there, but I'm just cleaning it up. He's like, my girlfriend woke up at like 2 a.m. and took the dog out for a little walk. And I was like, sketchy.
It's an odd
and
time to
she's-
walk Fido, dude.
Yeah, and she said she came over and there was a fucking dude in a clown mask that pushed the fucking trash can over and was going through it. And he said it was creepy. He just like looked up at her and stared at her, and she ran back to the house. I said, dear God, please let that happen to me. I'm throwing hands with a clown. straight the fuck up, dude.
Um,
If that ever happens to me, dude, I'm the opposite of scared of clowns. I want the smoke.
That'd be
dude.
so funny if you see a news story about Schoeny getting his ass beat by a clown.
Local resident hospitalized.
I pick the one buff BJJ clown there is to fight, and he just fucking like kills me.
Do you guys remember? This was not that long ago when there was like a clown or multiple
Yeah, I was
clowns
just gonna bring that up,
terrorizing.
yeah.
What town was that?
Did that even actually happen?
I don't know.
That was,
was
on that was during the pandemic,
It
right
was.
before, right?
I was
before.
gonna say it
Yeah,
feels
right
like it was
before.
5-6 years ago. Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's a
that's
little
one of those things where like it got memed into existence and it may never have
Yeah.
actually
I'm
happened.
curious.
It probably happened. It happened like once, and then everyone started like imitating it, and then taking pictures, and then people were
Yeah,
like,
or there were just like photos of clowns in public in the internet because
Yeah.
people cosplay and they take photos.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like
Speaking of terrorizing, have you guys seen the scuttlebutt on the interwebs about there's a hostile alien craft in our solar
Yeah.
system?
I'm scared, bro.
sounds legit.
Yep.
I see. Maybe this is me.
I mean,
I'm gonna try
I've
to-
seen like at least a dozen semi-reputable news sources reporting this as exactly what I just said.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to step away from like talking shit and being like crazy with it. I just want to talk real shit. I have seen so many pictures of the universe. None of them like get me excited. There's nothing they're interesting. They're like, we found a planet with 3 moons. So like I don't get it. Like what we think there might be an alien. So dude, nothing's happened.
No,
Right? Nothing's happened in space that's been like,
It wasn't that long ago. Everyone was thoroughly convinced that the government was going to release documents proving that that we made contact with aliens, and nothing fucking.
It was just like we were just talking about fucking just the internet in general. So one thing happens, this couple goes to a Coldplay concert, they get fucking caught, and now everyone knows about it. We have to know everything about them. I don't know who the fuck that couple was. I don't give a shit. I thought I was supposed to know them. I'm not supposed to know them.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
When it's like, and especially with like the alien shit, like somebody was like in a plane and they took a photo of like those, what are those like irrigation circles or whatever they have? You know, when you're flying over like
Crop circles.
No, not crop circles. You know, like when you're flying over like
Popsicles.
Oh, like you have square fields and then you have one circular like water thing in the middle of it.
I don't know what,
Irrigation? Sorry,
it's
no.
for irrigation.
Okay.
I don't know what I know what he's talking about. I
yeah,
don't know the fuck
it's like you see it when you're in a plane when you're flying over. You see these like circles in like farmland.
Got it.
Anyways, like so they like vary in colors for like, you know, different shades of whatever for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. But somebody took a photo of that and they were like, look, it's like a spacecraft like hovering over. And like this guy who does like visual effects and like debunks like all these people's shit or whatever. He's like, it's literally a fucking optical illusion. He's like, it's just 2 circles next to each other that are different colors, and it makes it look like one is is a shadow of the other.
Yeah. God bless that guy's soul, man. Thank you for.
you guys ever traverse the flat Earth group pages on Facebook?
All over the world, flat earthers all around the world.
That's good. Flat earthers all around the world.
It's funny. There's some interesting
mean-
fucking humans in the world. I'll say that much.
I think they're just scared to death. They're like scared to not know things, so they have to make shit up. You know?
Well, not even like scared to not know. It's
I think they do know things and
Yeah.
everyone else is stupid.
it's the belief that like that, you know, that you can outsmart or you can outwit like people who know things, you know, by cutting through the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't need to go to fucking school for, you know, 7 years to get a doctorate in astrophysics. Like you just need to like read a few things because all that other stuff is bullshit.
There is a lot of the mentality of like, you'll realize someday. You just haven't realized
Yeah,
yet.
oh,
There's a lot of that.
Or
There's a
they're
lot
like,
of that.
no, look it up. Fuck you. You look it up. Like, what? Tell me to look shit up. I'm not.
They
gonna
do
look-
say that a lot.
Oh yeah, look it up. No, everything you can't.
Or
go-
I don't have time to even educate you on this topic, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, dude. If it's not in an encyclopedia, bro, get out of my face. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's a lot of its ego too. Is like a lot of people will say shit like, "Oh, like they didn't teach us, you know, teach this to us in school." It's like, yeah, they did. You just
What?
didn't fucking listen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just a lot of shit. It's like, you know, like a lot of it's like, oh my God, I can't believe they didn't teach us this. And it's like, yeah, they fucking did. Like that is for sure something that you should have
My
learned.
biggest thing, and I think I've mentioned this before with the flat Earth thing, is what do these people who have spent their entire lives and how much money duping every single like why is everyone lying about it? Why? What are people? What are all these people gaining by it?
Well, like the irony is that they say that it has to do with like manipulation and money and controlling people or whatever. You know, oh, they're just doing it for like the money and the power or whatever. And it's like every single conspiracy theorist is fucking, especially the big ones, are cashing the fuck in.
Right now?
On people's paranoia. Like being a conspiracy theorist, like did you see how much money Alex Jones was making?
Oh wow.
It was insane. It was like hundreds of millions of dollars, you know? There's big fucking money in you know what there's not big money in? Being a fucking researcher at a university.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it like that. That's true.
like you're lucky if you get tenure.
A lot of pussy though, for sure.
Not when you're
that's not a benefit either.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just a guy in a lab who makes like, you know, $70,000 a year and like hopefully you get tenure. Like that's all it is.
What I've started to realize, and this
is the pinky ring a new addition?
Bro, you seeing me play with it? Check it out. Here you go.
No, I saw it
Check it out.
When I walked in.
Don't tell anybody what it is. What I've realized is...
it one of those cocaine ones?
Yeah. What I've realized is I feel like as humans, or as a 40-year-old, I wasn't... Humans weren't made to have this much knowledge. Not knowledge, but this much information.
Access.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, like, and I hate to bring this up. I'm not trying to be a dick and be like I'm better than anybody, but as soon as I got fucking rid of Instagram, bro, I thought I'd be like jonesing for it. When I do go to check my messages once a week, once every 2 weeks, I'm like, dude, fuck this shit. Like, whoa. Now that my brain has like kind of like calmed down and I don't need that fix, I get in there and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's overwhelming if you're not
overwhelming
used to it,
as fuck. And I'm like, dude, it's wild. We just don't need that
Yeah.
much. I don't need to know about those Coldplay concerts. You know,
I don't think like information is necessarily the problem. I agree with you that like we shouldn't be like inundated all the time with tons of shit. But like I think the real problem is like, and you're a moviegoer, so you know what I'm going to talk about right here. But like back in the day, there were small rituals that took place before you like did something with like entertainment, right? Before you went to a movie theater, what do? You buy your ticket, or you look up the movie time, you buy your ticket, you know, you go get the snacks, you go find your seat, you sit down, you get settled, and you know you're going to watch a movie, you're dedicating yourself to that movie. You have the willing suspension of disbelief, so you understand that what you're seeing is a movie.
Yep.
And so it's like a break from the world. And you know, if you went home then and you decided you wanted to like watch the news, you turn on the TV, you turn it to the news channel. Now I'm watching the news. Yeah. So your brain was able to, at the very least, like understand that what you were doing.
Yeah, it was distinguishing between different things.
Between news, between
this
entertainment,
news,
whatever.
This is me at a movie theater.
Yeah. And now what you're getting is entertainment, news, fucking movies,
titties,
porn. Like you're getting all of it in like one fucking feed.
Yeah.
And your mind never has like a ritual that sets yourself up to like understand what you're consuming.
Bro, that's why I still go to the movies. People make fun of me. That's why I still go to the movies.
Who makes fun of you? I love going to. I mean, I don't go nearly as often as you fuckers do, but the last time when I did go to a movie by myself, I literally was sitting in the theater going,
it's great.
This is amazing, and I'm going to do this more
the
often.
movie experience is great.
Like, dude, you get a popcorn, like the overly buttered popcorn and a fucking soda that you never drink, and you're like, this is happiness right now.
Yeah. And like, and what happens now is like, I notice a lot of people consume politics for entertainment.
Oh yeah.
And they treat it like a sport.
Oh,
you know,
100%.
they don't like, it doesn't have any like real world consequences to them.
No.
Like it's all like shits and giggles. It's all trolling. It's all whatever.
Yeah,
like
it's trolling to own the libs or trolling to fucking fuck up the Republicans.
Yeah. And so it's like, you know, there's no understanding of like real world consequences of like what you believe or what you support or whatever. Cause it's all just a part of the entertainment algorithm. You know, you don't consume politics.
Well, there's no real consequences for fucking anything anymore.
Yeah. Well,
like
until there are.
But I'm saying, like on the interwebs, you can say and whatever the fuck you want, and there's really no consequence.
Yeah. No, you get rewarded for that.
Yeah. But I mean, unless you're a famous person, in which case you're risking your career by saying some stupid racist shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the average person, no, you can get away with anything.
Yeah, you can just straight up lie. And like, if you look at like the biggest accounts on social media, like it's almost exclusively people that just lie constantly.
I see a lot now. I see a lot of skits, like skits that I know are skits because I'll follow the comedian or the comedians in the skit that like major accounts are reposting as like, I can't believe fucking women behave this way. And I'm like, dude, it's a skit.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's literally a skit.
Yeah.
If you send me something on Instagram and it's fake, it's like a skit, it's fake, but they're trying to like make it real, I hate you.
Dude, I think that, but that's
It's so
everything
cheesy.
I see now seems to be that.
And some people don't know. Some people are like, no, that's not real.
Because they
like,
get angry right away and they're like, oh, I gotta send this to Schoeny. Here,
Yeah.
look at this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I've always had people that send me politics stuff. They're like fans of the podcast and they send me politics. And I'm like, what, bro, you guys know I don't like politics. Send that shit to Alex.
But I don't even
Really? I don't even think I get sent political shit.
Maybe it's like one dude. I don't know. There's some fucking weirdos out there. Like, there's like one dude that's been sending me memes since like fucking like.
Oh no, there's a lot of people
2014.
that know me from the podcast that literally like sometimes I'll get from like one person, I'll get 25, 30 fucking memes a day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, are you just on Instagram
Yeah,
all
some
day
of them
long?
don't even have anything to do with me. I'm like, why would you think this is funny? But I appreciate it. But the politics side, I'm like, what are you trying to piss me off? I don't understand what's going on. But maybe they're seeing the unseen now on my Instagram. Like, oh, he's fucking dead. Yeah, man, that shit's wild. There's just so much shit. I think,
I mean, that's kind of why I appreciate Reddit is that like you have to go into like various subreddits.
You have
like,
to make an effort to find a niche topic.
Yeah, and you know you're getting like that topic. Like the Omni feed is just bad.
yeah, dude, it's wild.
And like you have to like step back and like create your own perspective. But like most people don't have the self-awareness to like do that. Like if you're just talking about like the general population, like most people just mindlessly consume shit and they don't ever think like, hey, like maybe I should like curate what kind of content
My
I'm getting.
feed, yeah.
Yeah, like
that shit's like it's been proven scientifically that shit is really bad for your brain.
Yeah. And like I separate like all my shit where I get like, you know, different content. Like I don't want like any politics shit on like Instagram, mostly because it's all fucking stupid.
Fuck. People who watch this show and listen to this show have sent me so much shit that I've watched that my algorithm is just fucked.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Is like I try to like, you know, if I get that kind of shit, I won't even look at it because like that's, you know, or I'll click like I'm not interested in seeing this kind of content or whatever because like I don't want that like invading that space.
No, I get it. That's the smart move. I said fuck it to that a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the worst is when somebody sends you like a bunch of like half naked women memes and then your feed is just all like half naked women. I'm like, man, I've tried so hard.
I've built this algorithm brick by fucking brick.
So I can open up my fucking IG in public.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not have like a titty like right there on the fucking trolley.
I don't think I've ever tried to like fix my algorithm. I've always just
haven't.
taken it and I was like, oh, okay.
I just
it went
accepted
through
it for
like
the disaster that
jiu-jitsu
it
and then
is.
started going pickleball. I don't think it ever really got to like titties and shit because I never liked like the Instagram titties. I always thought it was a little too fucking weird.
There was like a study where they followed like how quickly like down the rabbit hole these algorithms would take you.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was like nuts. Like I think like, you know, they did one for men and for women. And like it started, I think it was like maybe like MMA or like, you know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, something like that. It was something very like, or else like weightlifting or whatever. And within like a week, it was like conspiracy theories about like, and it's like, dude, men get like fed like down this rabbit hole of just like insane conspiracy theories. And like, dude, I've noticed it like over the years, like people I've been close with, you know, since high school. And it's like, they're just like ever so slightly more detached from reality, like as the years go on. And it's like, dude, I can't help you there. Like, you know, I can't, like, there's no conversation to be had. Like there's no, you know, whatever, but it's like the way these algorithms work is like the more time you have, the more you get fed this shit. And it's automatic, dude. Like fucking sports, mixed martial arts, like, you know, like, male-centered podcasts, like all these things, like feed you down this path. And before you even know it, you're like believing shit that you didn't even think about.
It's like, I call them the Jocko bros. And like, it used to be like the Joe Rogan guys. Now I call them the Jocko guys, like the Jocko bros, because I think for the most part, what I noticed when I was doing jiu-jitsu was the most intense, hard-headed dudes that were in there were family guys, and they were coming in there to fucking let off some goddamn steam and escape their fucking life. That's how I saw it.
My fucking kids are killing me.
Yeah, and
I can't hit them, so I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, and then you had the laid back dudes that were like fucking me, Dom, and Scoop. They were just like, hey man, like I might not make it next week. Who cares? We weren't so like we were just there for the camaraderie and like this is fun. We took it serious, but we weren't like fucking crazy with it. I think a lot of these men is a little escapism from their life. And not like they're running away from their wives and their kids, but I think it's a little bit, and they go down this rabbit hole.
It's their personal space to enjoy themselves.
Yeah. And I think that's some of those podcasts I see, like, I don't know who the fuck they are. I'm sure if you show me a couple of these, like, I don't want to say like toxic like masculinity.
Dude, the red pill movement is fucking terrible.
It's pretty fucking wild, dude. I see some of these dudes and I'm like,
terrible.
I saw that coming. I clocked that right away, dude. A lot of
you got dudes talking shit like, I'm not gonna make my lunch. I'm not gonna do laundry. That's a fucking woman's job. Like,
yeah, but it's the other dudes that are like, their clips start with like, have you ever seen like a lion eating corn?
Oh,
like this is why we shouldn't.
The alpha male type shit.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think I think it's alpha male.
It's similar, like it's
similar, but
stuff,
you're right.
It's in the same genre.
Yeah.
It's like the
they're
it's like the Tate. What's his name?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. Yeah, but these guys are like all white dudes have podcasts.
It's gonna get to the point where everything is gay to those dudes except for like. Unless you fuck a dude.
Fucking men,
Unless you fuck a dude.
Well, yeah, there was the one that I was like, I saw this like all male like retreat or whatever to like wrestle with men, and it was like I thought it was a joke, and it was like it was literally like it was it's seen like really like not okay to like for men to touch other men, but it's good to have like
it's not a joke, not at all.
Yeah, no,
sure.
And so they were like, so this is a place where like men can just wrestle with each other and like get that human contact, affection or whatever, like that kind of shit. It's like, bro, just fuck each other. Like, you don't have to, like, literally gay people wrestle with each other.
It's cool to be gay, bro. Do it.
Did you see the male boot camp that got shut down because somebody died?
Yeah.
That fucking 18 grand, dude. Those guys were paying.
Those are the ones I'm talking about. That guy, Elliot.
Andy Elliott.
Andy Elliott?
Yeah.
That shit is so fucking weird. I look at this and I'm like, the only people falling for this, the only guys are like the fucking like beta males that like
have no identity.
They have no identity. They don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't know that this dude talking to them has never been in the military. They don't say it. A lot of them have not been in the military, but they wear camo and they wear like they look like a veteran and they're not. And they're just saying the most fucking dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, it's
that
wild.
guy shot. What is it? Andy Elliott?
Andy Elliott, yeah.
He says the dumbest shit I've ever heard, but he just says it so loud and he turns so red that you're
conviction.
Like, yeah, you're right.
And that's like a product also of like the whole like this is like red pill like alpha male shit, but it's like the debate me bro mentality where it's like if I just go on camera and on the microphone and shout louder than you, then I'm right. That's like the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, dude, like men are like so like guided down this path like almost like immediately, and like I see it with friends, like they'll like say certain things, I'm like I know where you're going with this one. like because I'm on the internet, I know like what's happening, I know like what these people are talking about, but I'm also not consuming it in the way they're consuming it, so like I'm like well aware of it. And like the sad part is like I have friends who like just like started like isolating, because like they just went so far down these rabbit holes that like they stopped like hanging out, like they stopped like, communicating regularly with friends.
I mean,
like,
how old are they?
Why?
I'm starting to isolate, but I'm just
not the way you're isolating. Like
I isolate like, the fuck out of myself.
I mean like isolating in like that they like, because when you start believing all this extreme shit, like the people who don't buy into it become like an enemy or untrusted, whatever. And so it's like,
so they alienate themselves.
So they alienate themselves from their friends. And then that, it reinforces your isolation, which means you're more time spent alone, which means you spend more time, They
call it an echo chamber.
Yeah.
When you surround yourself with people with the same ideals.
Yeah.
And
like your Instagram page for a lot of people becomes an echo chamber because... That's
And
who you surround yourself with.
Our podcast is an echo chamber, right? We all have different views, right? That's healthy.
No, I wouldn't define this as a
No,
echo chamber.
we're also not deep in these rabbit holes the way.
We
a lot
also
of these
don't.
people
We're
are.
not. We don't have a theme. We're just idiots.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, we're
that's
all
our
friends.
theme.
That's what I like. We're all friends, so it's not like we're all like,
But
yeah, fuck. I mean, you're like fuck women, but like the rest of us, we're cool, bro.
No, I love women, bro.
Bradley's just like fuck people.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck people.
Alex gets it. Alex gets it.
I'm not full misanthrope. That's Bradley's.
So they're isolated. I want to hear more about this isolation, bro.
Shoney's
worried?
Shoney's worried he's succumbed to
No,
it.
you're not. You don't have like the like prerequisite.
You don't
like-
have extreme beliefs that would lead you to isolate.
Yeah.
I don't have any beliefs.
Yeah, but also you don't
too.
have. It takes a lot of like resentment, like
Yeah.
whatever it is, like reasons. Like a lot of it is like I should have been more successful. You know what I mean?
I resent the church.
I was smarter. Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of that too. Like I should have been a lot of like churches are. I should have been a bigger influence. I should have had more a say in like
could
the
have been a
community.
contender.
Yeah, I could have been a contender. Yeah, it's a lot of that mentality.
Got it.
But if you watch it, like there's a ton of like anger and rage, and like the deeper down they go, the deeper down these rabbit holes that they go, like tempers get short, like they lose their sense of humor, like they become very hostile to like normal conversations. Like they always try to interject like whatever their like thing is that they've like
That's the worst. You're trying to have a conversation with someone, they won't stop bringing like something up or what do they call it? Shoehorning something into like a conversation. Is that a
What,
thing?
like you're
Like just their not agenda, but they like if we're just talking about fucking Comic-Con and then someone's like, yeah, man, the mayor, blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
it would be
Then
like
the
if you
right side, like,
it would be like if you like I went to Comic-Con and they're like, oh what, you were there with all those like shit libs, you
Yeah,
know, like those woke
exactly.
shit, and it's like, dude, I just went to fucking Comic-Con.
Exactly,
Okay? Like-
dude. I had a friend. I literally lost a friend to this. Like, him and his family got so deep into shit that I'd have a conversation and they would ask me how I felt, and I was like, I don't care. I don't keep up with politics. I'm sorry. And they're like, well, you're part of the problem. I'm like, dude, I'm out, bro.
I would just be like, fine, then I'm part of the problem.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
cool. I'm gonna go isolate in the
Yeah.
bed. You got any
I'm
lotion?
gonna go self-isolate. Thank you.
I mean, and this is why, like, I mean, you've probably seen like women talking about this, like why they don't want to date like a certain type of guy. And like, you know, there's like people get all pissed off about it on the internet, but like that's like pretty much it. Like once you've gone down that like rabbit hole, like women don't want like any part of you, like for a wide.
If you're like political or not?
No. It's not about being political or not political. It's about like what you believe. Like, is it a lot of like rage? Is it a lot of like, you know, paranoia? Is it a lot of conspiracy theories? Because then they just see that as like a risk to their own well being.
Unless they're toxic too, and then they're like, let's do it. My
Sure,
baby daddy.
yeah. But yeah, like, you know, it does. It's and I've talked to women about this before, but you know, I like they get shocked when I say this, but I'm like, it sucks as a dude. Like, you have to like learn a new language to talk to these fucking people. Like, you know what I mean? You have to you have to learn like this whole subculture that you want no part of, just so you don't get caught off guard in a conversation where you like, you know, where you're like, what the fuck are you talking
And
about?
if you're
you know?
not like a strong enough person, you might get sucked into it. You might fucking start arguing with them and like, you know what? I'm actually gonna Google this. I'm gonna listen to.
I won't even fucking like argue unless it's like totally unrelated to like you know, like culture war bullshit. Like if it's something that's like pretty straightforward, I'll fucking debate. But like, you know, like I'm just, like as soon as I hear them with their little comments, like I was talking about, whatever it is, I'm just like, okay. And then you just like move through and you just like keep the conversation going with everyone else. And they just kind of stand there and they keep saying like shit like that. And everyone's like, dude, what are you?
I just don't want to have conversations with people who just repeat talking points that they hear on fucking
exactly.
the internet.
Yeah. And that's the funny thing too about the internet is the more time you spend on it, the more you see it before it like becomes like the norm.
Yeah, like a mainstream thing.
Yeah, and it's like I remember like during the election when all of a sudden it was like the way to make housing affordable was to deport a bunch of immigrants, and that was going to make housing affordable. Yeah. And all of a sudden I saw everyone talking about this shit, and I'm like, I saw that like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And I knew it was coming, and now you're all fucking saying it. And not once did you ever
Alex knew first. Alex knew first.
I didn't know first. Like everyone saw it coming, but like, you know, like At no point did you think it's weird that like everyone arrived at the same point at the same time, and like you never like
No,
considered.
people don't think that deeply.
Are you going down a rabbit hole right now? Wait a minute. Are we being sucked into
Yeah,
the
you're being
fucking
sucked
black
into the
hole of
rabbit hole,
Alex
yeah.
right now?
People don't possess that level.
I'm explaining a rabbit
I know,
hole.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
They don't
I
possess
get it.
that level of awareness. I mean, some people do, but I think the average person, no, fuck no.
No. And it goes back to like, entertainment or whatever. And, a lot of these people like never consumed politics until it became entertainment to them.
Yeah.
So they were like totally ignorant of it. And then a bunch of political memes got fed to them. And now they're like super into it. But that's like literally the worst way you can get into anything. That's like, like getting into hunting from watching John Wick.
That was a good analogy. You've had a few good analogies, but that one was really
That was a
good.
good one. That was a good one. You guys want to talk about boobies?
I mean, I'm assuming you do.
Yeah. What,
I mean, I just want to switch it up a little. Let's talk about some boobies. Who was this chick you bought to Water Bar last Sunday?
oh, that was just someone I met on Tinder.
Nice, dude. She's a football player?
Yeah.
No, she. What does she do? Two-hand touch? Seriously.
No, tackle football.
Tackle?
Yeah.
Chick tackle football.
Is
Who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I definitely would not want to get tackled by her. She was, and I'm not saying she's big. She's a built chick, dude.
Yeah.
She looks strong.
Yeah.
She's like a fitness. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like what she was telling me is that like the way you like get into the league is like you just have to like send like show that you're like athletic and in shape or whatever, and then you can go to like a tryout.
Yeah.
It's like a league of their own. They have like one big tryout, and then like teams like will be like, oh, I want her on my team. Come out and try out for the team specifically or whatever.
That's cool. I was dating a chick that did. She was on the football league that had they all in like bikinis, not bikinis, but like cute
Lingerie.
Little
Yeah, the lingerie league
thank
or
you.
whatever. Yeah.
What is that? That's a thing still, right?
I think
don't
it's
know.
the LFL, the Lingerie Football
It's probably-
League or
probably
something.
still
I was dating
yeah.
a chick that was on one of those teams.
Of course
and
you were.
She was hot. And
Of course she was.
She was a built chick, dude. It was nice. But I would not want to get fucking tackled by her, dude.
It's always funny to me when a girl like that is attracted to me because it's so like if there's one type of woman that like rarely is attracted to me, it's like women who are like super into fitness.
Really?
Like on occasion I'll like match and date like a woman who's like literally like at the gym is their job, like I told the story on here before, but like I matched with this like fitness model. And I was like joking with her, like, "Are you sure, like, I'm your type or whatever?" She's like, "No, like, absolutely."
Hey, you got Schoony's number?
Yeah. she's like, "No, like, you're like definitely my type, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, everyone's got their type. I'm not gonna like, so whatever." And then like the day before we met up for drinks, she texted me and she's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, like." I reconnected with my ex,
Yeah,
and
I
like we're
remember that.
gonna try to make it work.
Good
And-
for her. I mean, like that was nice.
Yeah,
of
nice for her to let me
He
know.
was
Yeah,
jacked, right?
dude, he was like 6'6",
Yeah.
jacked, no body hair. Like,
You were the fucking side guy. That's
like,
cool.
Like, no, here's my theory though, and for these kinds of scenarios,
Go for
it's
it.
like everyone has their type. Like for all we know, like Brad Pitt is really attracted to like
Easy what you say about my dude.
5'1", like 300-pound Latinas. Like for all we know, like that's Brad Pitt's thing.
Yeah, could be.
But it's also like hard to date that, whatever your thing is, when like the most attractive people in the world are also throwing themselves at you.
Damn, I think he's speaking some true shit right now. I think you're onto something. I think I agree with you.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
there's like every once in a while, working at hotels, you see like the when the types actually play out.
Yeah.
So, you'll get like some like total fucking goober with like a smoking hot chicken. It's not even money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure. He's probably pretty well off, but like, they're clearly not like,
Sun shines on a dog's ass some days, dude.
How did you know what her ex looked like? Were you scoping it out?
oh,
Doing
we
some
follow each
detective
other
work?
on Instagram.
Got it.
So like I saw like a photo like a few days later.
Did you feel good about it though? You're like, damn, all right.
I mean, it's funny. Like I can't, like you can't help but laugh about it. Like
you either know your wheelhouse or you don't. Like,
Yeah.
That's
Usually
really what
I
it
have
comes
the same
down
thing
to.
happen to me, but they go back to their dorky boyfriend that works at a bank. That's always how it played out, like especially in the
Lose
nightlife
out to the
industry.
finance guys.
Yeah, it was always like I just broke up with my dude, and he's not in the industry. He works at a mortgage company, so I'm gonna come over here and fuck this tatted up DJ
and
for
they
about
wanted
3 months,
stability again.
and then they're gonna go back and get back with their homie that works at fucking Wells Fargo and then have a baby. Multiple times.
Yeah,
and I'm
100%.
usually the dude, not like, what was that movie? Good Luck Chuck?
Yeah,
with Dan
yeah.
Cook. Kind of like that. I've had a lot of chicks that they take a break and they're like, what it do, homie? And then they go back to their man and they have a kid and get married. I'm fine with it. Like, that's cool. I think that's kind of what happened with you. She's like, I want to dip into the fucking sauce real quick.
Yeah.
She didn't get to, but she,
Yeah.
she's missing out. And then she went to her fucking,
I can
Ken
guarantee you I'm more fun than that fucking guy.
doll. Whoa, easy now.
I mean, I probably can't fuck as good. But
I'll make you laugh, bitch.
I mean, yeah, like I think there's a lot of that. I've also noticed that like women like date a guy who looks a certain way after they've dated me.
Dude, always.
And they're not I'm not saying it's the exact same, but it's like very similar. And
But you're a very particular, like you're a type, dude. For women, for sure.
And it's like, it's whatever it is, it's like a weird, like just like a very like normal size, like probably like, 6 foot dude, like no body hair, like short hair. It's like the fucking polar opposite. But
funny.
like, it's even like the face, the facial structure is like very similar. And I'm like, what is it about like my type that then translates to that?
Dude, there's got to be something, bro.
Yeah.
So I've always noticed it's either two ways. The way I just talked about previous, where they go and they date the fucking, or they marry the fucking nerd and they wanted to come over and fuck me for a little bit. Cool. But then sometimes chicks, like you said, have a type. And I don't know how many times it happened. This one time I was dating this black chick for maybe like a month. We went out and saw, this is when like Thor Ragnarok came out. We went and saw it. What did I fucking say? I was like, I knew that she dated a white dude before me. So I think I made like a joke like, hey, you like white boys? She's like, I don't see color. Okay, great. Good job, bitch.
Fuck
yeah,
off.
dude. Shut the fuck up. I don't see color. Cool. So
Maybe
we ended
she's
up,
being serious. Was she colorblind?
I don't know, because the next dude she dated after me was literally like a doppelganger, like fucking tattooed white boy. This dude had a mohawk. I'm like, even worse. I don't see color. Bitch, you got a fucking type. Shut the fuck up. My ex, she fucking, when we split, she got together with a dude with one sleeve, same build as me, huge fucking nose. I'm like, shit, dude.
But we live in an era now where it's like you're not allowed to have a type because that makes you homophobic or fatphobic or transphobic. Like you're allowed to have a type.
Yeah. I like
if
gay
you-
chicks, man.
Whatever, to each their own. Like if you don't
Lesbians.
like a certain type of person because they, cut something physical, that doesn't make you an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't really help it.
Yeah. You're attracted to what you're attracted to.
For sure.
That's it.
Some of us have the benefit of being attracted to a wide variety.
Yeah, I think I'm just like attracted to like just like good looking chicks. Like, so, and I, honestly,
Whoa, man.
no, but like I do have a little bit of a type, I think. But there is like, I feel like there are chicks that you guys don't know, or I don't show you pictures of chicks that I've dated because I was like, oh, they're gonna say like, really? Like I even sent you a picture and you're like, wow, that's weird. I wouldn't suspect that you would like a chick like that. But it's like a Comic-Con chick. Like they're fucking, sometimes they're freaks. They're little freakies, dude.
Oh, they're often freaks.
Yeah, and you gotta watch out because sometimes the super, I mean, you guys might know this, but the super hot chicks that are out there, the bottle service girls, they look like a fucking, a split image of like the Kardashians. Sometimes they're the fucking lame ones, dude.
Often.
Often. Or just fucking, because they haven't had to do anything their whole life because they've been hot for fucking 25
They
years.
get away with it because they're attractive.
Exactly.
The easy or
Have
the
to
most
develop
boring people are the
personality.
people who life came easy to.
Yeah, of
you
course.
grew up with money. You grew up with you were
Right here, bro. Right here, homie.
grew up with money. You were tall, good looking, had a bunch of friends. Whatever. Like you got everything on easy street. And yeah, like eventually as you get older, you're like I had friends with a lot of these people. It's like I realized like real quickly, I was like, dude, you guys don't do anything. You just sit around all day. I tried bringing these people to parties and they would just stand in the corner. I'm like, it's not high school anymore. Nobody's going to come up to you.
The corner's kind of lit, though. I'm not going to lie.
If there's a dog in the corner, I'm there, dude, for
yeah,
sure.
dude. I was a little bit lucky. I feel like I would be a lot more lame than I am right now if I didn't get kicked out of my house when I was 17 and I didn't join the military.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
you're military.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of
built a
pushed
lot of
me in.
character.
Yeah, it pushed me, gave me a little more character than like but my dad was going to like pay for college or anything, so I would have been fucked anyways. But like, yeah, I was close to being like even lamer than I
Could
am.
you imagine Schoeny just being like a normie with no tattoos?
You should
do anything crazy.
You should put a shirtless photo of you, input it into an AI, and have him remove all the tattoos just to see what it looks like.
Oh, that actually would be pretty funny.
Yeah,
I
And then
definitely
post
would
it.
look less in shape because the tattoos definitely Well,
Yeah,
the
well, it
cellulite.
makes your skin darker. Yeah,
Exactly.
What's his name? Pete Davidson is removing all his tattoos.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of stupid fucking tattoos. When did that happen? Like
What?
your tattoos, like there's a theme, like you built it up over years. Why is it now everybody is covered in tattoos? They feel like they just go and get some random flash.
It's like patch.
Yeah,
Steve-O.
none of it. There's no cohesion
Steve-O.
to it. Yeah,
Steve-O started that trend, I feel like.
I think it's just how like dedicated people are. Like I don't know. I always wanted to, dude. In high school, I was drawing like a whole sleeve on my arm. I never wanted just like one or two.
yeah.
tattoos.
I couldn't wait to turn 18 to fucking get
Exactly.
My first
I don't know. I don't know what the deal. I mean, it's just
but that's what I'm saying. Tattoos like yours,
Yeah.
like sleeves used to kind of have a theme, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
and
one
now
big
it's
piece.
like just like 56 different things that someone fucking flash tattooed on their
and
arm.
there's space in between.
I'm telling you, I think a lot of what it is that people don't like it's sort of
How many tattoos do you have? I'm fucking with you. Go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
So like I think it got cheesy to have like tattoos that have like special meaning, or like every tattoo needing to have some sort of meaning or be a part
yeah,
of like
there's some of it's rebellious. I can see
Yeah,
that.
and so, like-
fuck your tattoo meeting.
Yeah, so it's like, what can I get that's like kitschy or like funny or
Yeah.
like, you know, something that's gonna like make me stand out and
Like
be
a palm
unique.
tree or something, you know? Like, I don't know. I see palm trees a lot. Chicks in like Southern California getting palm trees on
I
their
love
wrist.
tattoos. I don't really care like what the reasons are. Like why you
I
got 'em,
think
why you
I'm
didn't get 'em.
done until probably next year, and then I'll probably want to get something on like the side of my head or some shit.
I'm starting my next one this week.
Your head?
No, Monday. Not my head, my chest.
Ooh, it feels so good.
Are you gonna get a big bald eagle?
Yep, a giant with a fucking bandana on.
I just want to tell you right now, and you're gonna handle it no problem. But dude, the worst part of my body ever getting tattooed is my sternum, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fuck me in the ass, dude.
Yeah.
I'd rather get fucked in the ass than get
I'm
my
sure.
sternum done.
Well,
If
yeah,
I-
Maybe if you were actually
But you like getting fucked in the ass.
if you were
True,
actually getting
true.
fucked in the ass while you were getting your tattoo,
Woo!
your tattoo probably wouldn't have been as painful
I don't know, man. I remember
because you
asking.
could focus on the ass pain.
Can you imagine just showing his legs up? Just
Yo,
tattoo
chill,
artist.
chill, man. Hey,
What do you call it, Bradley? A happy baby.
Oh, the happy baby
happy
yoga
baby
pose.
pose.
Hey, grab your feet.
I remember asking my artist, my tattoo artist, I needed probably 4 or 5 breaks as he was doing my sternum, dude. And this was in my 20s, brother, when I had the fucking sit down, and I was like, yeah, I go for 4 or 5 hours, no problem. Now it's a different story, but I mean, you're gonna get through it. You know how it is. It just fucking certain parts suck, but yeah, man, my fucking sternum. Good Lord, that shit fucking hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think my head's gonna be even worse. I've heard a lot of people say that the head's.
There
not
was a
fun.
dude when I was getting this finished who was getting his fucking like a whole big piece on the top of his fucking skull.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they all hurt. There's some
Yeah,
like,
but certain spots.
yeah,
come
but I
on,
mean, like
man.
the outside of the arm, that's easy. Fucking it, like
tricep, easy.
yeah. Any areas that are just not normally exposed to fucking the sunlight or fucking like you're not hitting them on a fucking wall.
Anything around your organs, man. My stomach. Oh God, I got so fucking sick. I got nauseated when going over my fucking lower stomach.
I don't know. I wonder. I'm curious. We need to have somebody on the show who got her. Yeah, it's got to be a her who got her butthole tattooed.
I'll ask around.
Yeah.
You probably know.
Are you just gonna go to some tattoo parlors and start asking?
Hey, listen up.
Would you remember the porn star that became famous because she got that giant octopus tattooed coming out of her asshole?
I think I saw pictures. I don't know what she looks
Yeah.
like. I don't know her name, but
She looks probably exactly as you would imagine she
I
looks.
feel like the best tattoo you could get is just 2 hands.
Yeah,
starting
spreading, yeah.
starting to trying to
I
break
mean,
out.
I could see Steve-O doing something like that. Shit.
I knew a chick that she had no tattoos. The first tattoo she got were flowers, a big flower on her armpit. And I was like,
That's
fucking
a
insane.
Bold maneuver. Why would she do that?
I don't know. I think she knew a lot of like she had a lot of friends that were tattooers, and she's like, she knew that she wanted a lot. She didn't know what she wanted yet. And I think a tattooer got to her and he was like, dude, just start off savage. Just go with your fucking, I know a couple of people that have no tattoos and they started on their neck first. Like that's so savage just for cause usually you start like your upper arm or your fucking knee or your thigh.
Yeah, you want it
It's
to be like hidden unless you're like at the
yeah,
pool.
that's how I was. Everything was hidden. I was in the Navy, and then I got out of the Navy. I started doing this. Then I remember getting my knuckles done, and I was like, damn, you're in it. And I was like, well, I got my knuckles done. Got to get my hands done. And then it just ended up on my neck, and now it's going to be on my head. Like, it's just an ongoing. That's why when people say, like, what do you think I should get as a tattoo? I was just, Talk to your artist and get a whole sleeve. Have them draw a whole fucking sleeve. It looks so cohesive.
It is cool.
And they never do it. They always get like something here, here, and here. I'm like, you're going to want to blend these together eventually. So just do it from the beginning.
Tattoo artists really, I think they really love it when you come to them with a concept and they can like really put their own style.
Exactly.
Because then they can show it too.
Yeah.
Like,
Alex, you're going to get a tattoo on the next episode. Let's do it. Something small, just like a birthday.
Should I get a 4-leaf clover on my?
Bro,
TTG.
yes. The Jewish star.
Well, we have a fan of the show who got his fucking the TG name and logo tattooed on his arm.
Poor guy.
Like a bit, like fucking, if I remember correctly,
Hey,
it was
let's
like his
sue him.
whole shoulder. Yeah.
Let's fucking sue his ass.
Send him a cease and desist.
Disney would.
Give us that fucking arm, homie. Yeah. What about the guy? Have you guys been in the Discord lately? Some nice fan of ours, of the podcast, asked if he could be, he's in San Diego. He wants to be part of the podcast. He wants to be the dude in the corner on the cuck chair with his laptop looking stuff up for us.
Oh,
What do you guys
dude,
think?
I thought you were going to say like the guy from the Tom Green show that would just drink coffee.
Yeah.
I feel
was
like he thinks that's probably more exciting than it actually would be.
I feel like he would make it 2 weeks and be like, man, fuck this shit.
This is lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you live close enough to where it wouldn't be a hassle.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wanted to fucking drive and hang out, like, I don't give a shit.
All right, let me talk about this real quick because I think this is a very sacred spot. And I try to be honest when people do, we've talked about this, when people want to be on the podcast, like our friends in San Diego are like, we'll give you a podcast. I try to be nice to them and I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's a fit. And they're like, but I'm funny. And I'm like, bro, it's such a different.
You have to be comfortable. I think you have to be like comfortable with like standing up in front of people, you know?
And it's not a show. You don't have to come in and like we've had
Hey, what's up, guys?
and we've had comics and they're like trying to drop their bit.
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
no, dude, and this is why I say this all the time. This podcast is very special because we're just homies. We're not promising anything else on this podcast, but just us being friends for the last goddamn 15 years.
Under promise and under deliver. That's our motto.
So back to like people asking to be on it. I haven't put anything in Discord, but to that guy, hopefully he's listening. It's like, this is also a very like sacred room. Like we're not just bringing anybody in here just for the sake of it. But then also it kind of takes away from I like looking shit up on my phone all the time. And I think that might, if we had someone in here, we might start just throwing crazy shit out there to get some dude to type it into the fucking Google to see if
Jamie,
it's true.
look that up.
Yeah, and then we're gonna change your name to Jamie, and you're gonna have to bring us coffee.
Actually, we'll bring coffee maybe.
Bring coffee in here, get us some food.
Yeah. If you're providing coffee, maybe.
I do give him credit for getting up in Discord and asking and tagging us. I think he tagged like Dom and I. That's pretty cool. It takes balls, I did have someone reach out on Instagram that was like, hey man, like we're coming to San Diego. Like, would it be cool if we met up with the TTG guys for a drink? And I was like, I think Dom would want to do that. And he's like, so not you? And I'm like, oh, hell no, dude. And I was like, I appreciate the gesture. That's cool. But I'm done hanging out with strangers. Like, sorry, I was trying to be nice.
You're done making friends.
Kind of. I
My
told the
friends are at the max.
I had this fucking chick at a bar. She was beat as fuck. And she's like, no, I heard about you. I've been following your career in San Diego, which I don't get a lot because it comes off just a little
like
weird.
your DJ career?
Yeah. What other career do I got?
I don't know. She could have been talking about this fucking 13-year-old podcast.
True. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, did she know about that? If she hasn't been following your career,
Yeah. Not close enough.
Yeah.
And I straight up told her, I was like, yeah, I'm not interested. I'm not trying to meet anybody right now because she came off like she's trying to hit on me. And she's like, oh, no, I just want to be friends. I'm like, all right, listen, bitch. Yes, I've heard this too. Like, I just want to be friends and suck your dick, which is cool, but whatever. What?
You're just the only dude who would complain about
yeah.
that. Like, this chick was hitting on me and I didn't want to hang out, but she just wanted to fucking suck my dick, and I didn't even want to get my dick sucked.
Listen, dude.
The funny thing is, I'm just giving you shit, but I get it.
I'm not saying that's bad. That's cool. It's like you like that. That's cool. But just chick was just like, hey, and I know she was just going through the stages, just the fucking, conversation. And then I finally got to a point. She's like, oh no, I just want to be your friend. I was like, I'm not trying to have a new friend. And she's like, you're an asshole. And I was like, no, I'm being honest. I'm not going to do the dance with you. I'm not going to sit here and like, okay, yeah, we'll just be
you
friends.
You could have given her a fake number.
No, that's fucked up.
You could have thrown her a mercy pop too.
Or you could have given her
Think about it.
You could have given her your number and then just, kind of faded into oblivion.
Nope. Too much work, dude. It's just fucking. Now you gotta text somebody. Like what?
I don't know.
Dude, that's not worse than someone. One of your
Bitches
homies.
seem to have no problem doing it on fucking dating apps. So
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that is actually true, man. I got rid of the dating apps.
yeah, I'm
out, bro.
This is my last. My
probably
last.
get it.
Your last hurrah.
My last. Yeah, yeah.
Your last subscription, you gotta wait till it's done.
Yeah, I am waiting till it's done. Yeah, I'm not doing
smart.
it anymore.
Are you
It's-
going to be meeting people in public? Is that
I think I'm gonna join a gardening club and maybe.
you're going to be banging 80-year-old women? Ethel around down the
No,
street.
dude. Honestly, the apps just I don't know. I just don't do well in them anymore. There was a time where I did, and now it's a fucking waste of time.
Yeah.
It really is a waste of time.
What are we gonna talk about on the fucking podcast? We're not on dating apps anymore.
Pegging?
It's true. Yeah.
Let's go, homie. I haven't been pegged in fucking months. I haven't been pegged.
I'm sure there's someone who's listening to this who would volunteer.
I don't know. I think there's like 2 chicks that listen to this podcast, isn't there?
There used to be more.
Yeah.
I think
You
we've
think
just-
so?
I think they've all fallen off.
we had 5 at one point.
I can look that up. I think on iTunes podcast, I can look that up.
They get boyfriends and they stop listening.
Or
Yeah,
we
'cause their
turn their
boyfriends are
boyfriend.
probably like, these guys are fucking idiots.
It's kind of weird. It does like I think there's like 2 types of women: single women who listen to us because they want like the perspective of a man.
Or they want attention.
Well, no. The other one is women who get stuck listening to us because their boyfriends do.
Yeah, and then there's some I feel like they listen to us because they want attention for sure. I know a couple for sure. They want,
Attention from whom?
Like I listen to the
Oh, like
Tasteless
I'm a cool
Gentlemen, like
chick?
listen to this, yeah. And then they like hit us up and shit. But hey, who am I? I'm just talking shit. I'm sorry.
You know, it does throw me off like when like you're just start talking to a girl and they like text you. They're like, so like I did listen to like an episode of the podcast. And I'm like, okay, well, what are they gonna say?
It's a great firewall. It's a
Dude,
great firewall.
it's
If,
Like,
So,
what are
they
they gonna say? And then they're like, I love it when they're like, oh my God, I thought it was gonna be ridiculous. Like, it's actually really funny. And I'm like, good.
the only thing I don't like is they listen or they watch and then they tell me that Alex is their favorite. And I'm like, man, fuck you, bitch.
This was literally today. I tell this is a woman I matched with on
Hey, are those gunshots outside?
Bumble.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said, I'm going to check out the podcast. And I said, I wish you luck. And then she said, episode 31, here we go. And the first thing,
31?
the first
Whoa.
thing she writes is, haha, wow, so many N-bombs. I'm awkward laughing like crazy.
Is this when Alex was going through his N-bomb stage?
No, we would quote like movies
Yeah.
and shit.
Bro, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember being so uncomfortable with it. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers need to stop saying the N-word. The white dudes, you guys.
Yeah, but we were
Quoting.
we're quoting.
I still think it's weird if you're doing like,
That's not-
if you're rapping a hip hop song and you don't say the lyrics.
No, I'm straight Walmart. I'm censored, bro. I don't say that.
Hey, if the
N-word.
2 black guys who were in the room with us didn't give a fuck, then I was okay with
No,
it.
that's not a good way of looking at it, bro. It's like saying I got black friends.
I do.
Before
I say that all the time.
I got hella black friends.
I say it
before
all
I
the
say
time.
this joke, that's pretty. Damn, she started. How do you go back to episode 31?
I don't know. I said in my opinion, I think the earlier episodes were really a lot funnier because we could get away with more.
Yeah.
And we had more funny stories back then because we were all younger. So she just picked. I said, we've got 300 episodes. And she's like, all right, here, I'm going to start
Yeah.
with 31.
I mean, when you're going out like 2 nights a week, like I
Yeah.
mean, Bradley's out shooting like 4 nights a week.
And you're
out
DJing fucking 6
Yeah.
nights a week.
Yeah.
Scoop's going on benders. Alex is fucking out drinking. Dom's DJing. Yeah, all of us were doing shit.
I want to say I came back. I don't know what episode I came back on, but like, yeah, for sure. Like, I listened to some of the older ones when it was just at like Alex's place and shit. I don't know if they were even more. I don't think they were wilder, were they? We had more stories, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're a little more precise. I feel like we're better talking now.
Well, you
it might
should.
not
If,
be
you're
as
not, if you haven't improved in 13 years,
That's what
dude,
I'm saying.
Something's wrong with you.
So as like an audio and video guy and the guy that edits these things, I look at them and go, damn, we're pretty fucking good. Like maybe our stories aren't as wild anymore, but it's like Alex said, we're older now. But as a technical standpoint, I feel like it's a little more enjoyable. I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree. They're like,
She
no.
said she was laughing like crazy. so-
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
I think like, we may have appealed to like a more niche crowd like earlier on. Now we're probably better off for like a broader audience.
Yeah, our at least on YouTube, our views went down. And I think that's because obviously we took that fat fucking break. I don't think I was around for that, but I know that we took a fat break.
There were a few.
Yeah,
fat-
That
Yeah.
really fucked up our YouTube algorithm. I even know Scoop and I talk about it a lot. And then obviously
we
the
missed
Facebook,
the window. Yeah,
the Facebook thing, getting Facebook deleted. But it's
Facebook,
like whatever.
That
man.
was the big blow.
Yeah,
That was
and
the
we're
fucking
still
huge
here, and it's fucking. We're still fucking doing it. And what the look on people's faces when you tell them we've been doing it for fucking 13 years, they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, the looks
that's
like
cool.
you guys aren't all millionaires.
yeah.
right?
Fucking idiots.
But
What did
also,
you do wrong?
I've said this before to like when I've talked about this with people, but I'm like we could have like gone hard down like the red pill road. Like we could have like I'm like personality wise that's not us.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like if we did like go hard in that time frame when we were doing it, like when we were like ahead of the game, we would have probably blown up.
For sure.
I mean, I think we could have blown up and actually would have blown up if we never lost the original Facebook page.
Yeah.
Like we
I
had
agree.
a fuckload of momentum.
I agree with that, but also I don't think we would have kept going. I don't think we'd be doing it right now.
No,
because I
yeah.
think we enjoy this way fucking better because we're not as big. Because I feel like if we would have blown up, I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out there, blown up so much to where we would have fucking had Theo Vaughn as a guest or been on his, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah, it'd
think
be a
about
fucking
it.
nightmare,
This
yeah.
is way before him. So if we would have blown up, we could have caught fire. But I guarantee you, we all wouldn't still be together. I probably wouldn't be here. You guys would be like, man, fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you missed the train, homie.
Schoeny would be out in Vegas DJing.
Exactly. I'd still be out there DJing. But yeah, I'd agree with you. Like, we'd be blown up, but it would be way fucking different.
Well, and also blowing up in that way is so fucking bad. Like when you look at these people who got there and like you watch like where they're at now and it's like, man, like,
Yeah.
like you're not really like, you're not really doing anything of like value or like it's not even really like entertaining. You've just become this like dude who like bitches and moans about shit.
Yeah.
You know, about like, oh, like these people don't like me and these people said this or whatever. And it's like, it just becomes this thing that's like not entertaining. And like whenever I watch like Bill Burr do an interview, I'm like here's somebody who really like got it and like understood what his role was and what like it is to be a comedian and a podcaster. And he's unapologetic, but he's also not a whiner.
Yeah. That's true.
Like, you know,
Bill Burr's fucking brilliant.
yeah, like when you get to that point, like we would have ended up just like that. Because if you look at the early episodes, we were bitching and moaning a little bit.
Bitch and moan now. What?
No, but you know what? We bitch and moan about shit like that. You know, like when people were like complaining about this meme that we posted or whatever. You know, it's like we were doing the whole like grievance thing.
Yeah.
Not like because that was like the trend, but because that's like what we were experiencing at the time. If we had blown up then, we would have just done never-ending grievance bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, we're never gonna know now, are
I
we?
know, right? No, but I'm glad we ended up like this because it's fun. But like I said, from the technical side, I feel like the way we converse is really when people do pop into our podcast and they watch the new episodes. Just from go back and watch fucking episode 30. Like the audio fucking sucks. It's fucking low as shit. Someone's mic doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like now they're fucking the fucking audio's perfect. Thank you. And we converse just really good. We're not stepping over each other for the most part, you know? And then fucking it's
Oh,
I
dude,
think
when
it's more
when I hear
enjoyable.
people do like interviews, because now every celebrity's got a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
When I hear and they don't know how to like be quiet when somebody's telling a story. They're like, they're doing that thing like you would do when you're like hanging out with someone, and it's like it's crazy because like it does take a long time to figure out how to like shut the fuck up when someone else is talking.
Yep.
You know, and like, you know, nobody really gives a shit. They just jump in and start doing stuff.
That's why I always love when Bradley's on the podcast because he's one of the people that I know that you'll talk about something and he'll keep asking you. He's like, oh shit. So wait, what do you like? If he doesn't understand, he's going to ask you.
I like details. That's
Exactly.
why.
Which is fucking great podcasting. So for us, like me and Alex, like we like to just fucking talk and then wait our turn for the most part. Like, you know, he says something and I got something in the fucking chamber right here, like ready to go. And I've tried to learn from Bradley, just watching Bradley, is to be like, okay, instead of just popping off and saying something, like ask Alex something about what he's talking about that I don't know. You know what I mean? And that usually, because when people listen, they might have the same question, you know, like, oh, damn, you know, I was thinking about the same thing, you know?
Well, it's tough though if you have mild ADD or ADHD because you have these thoughts that you know are going to enhance the conversation.
Oh yeah, I've already had 3 different podcasts go through my head.
So you don't want. So it's like you don't
I've
want to
done
be
3 hours of podcasting.
You don't want to be rude. by interrupting, but at the same time you're like, this is good contribution.
Yeah.
If I fucking don't say it, I'm gonna forget it.
Yep. That's why sometimes in the fucking in our personal chat, I'll just put like subjects, and I know like you guys see it, like what the fuck's this guy talking about?
No, I know
But it's
exactly
just
why you're
giving
doing
me,
it. Yeah.
So now I can just open my phone and look.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I wanted to bring that up, and it'll be good. But dude, the thoughts are so fleeting sometimes. Like Alex will say something, it's like, oh God, I got a great story for that, and then you say something, and then I lose it.
Oh, yeah,
that happens all the.
There's nothing worse
time.
than losing a good story.
Oh,
it is
dude.
funny to me when I hear people like say like how hysterical our new episodes are because I don't think of them that way.
I don't either. Really? Is that
I do when I'm not on, because then I listen to them and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I swear to God, dude.
Because I don't listen to them, so I can't like I can't say one
I
way or
don't
the
either.
other. Like I don't.
Oh, I love when I'm not on the show and I get to edit it, bro. We're great. I'm not trying to like blow up our smoke up our own ass, but dude, it's fucking. Our
Then
podcast
maybe
is
we
great.
will have our second coming. Maybe now we're gonna
No,
fucking
no, I
now that we've matured,
yeah.
No, we're done, ski, bro. We're done. This is fucking. We're in retirement now.
oh
right?
yeah, this is the back nine for
Yeah,
podcasters.
we retired
Yeah.
from the podcast.
No,
world.
I've had-
Are they going to talk about us the way they talk about like the DJs in the Bronx who started rap?
They're talking about how they knew Notorious B.I.G.
No,
and
before
shit.
that, I'm talking about the guys like the very first people who were like mixing like records at house parties in the Bronx.
like when house music started.
Like,
I hope not. I hope they don't talk about us like that.
like,
But we might need to.
I mean, because there are these guys who like never got famous, but they were like the originators of hip hop. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Let's do
they were
it,
just
man.
like way ahead of the fucking curve.
Well, let's look up. I could when I get home. I'll search.
Didn't somebody create a Wikipedia page for us?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read it like a.
So
couple
we got that
episodes
going for us, which is nice.
ago. God, that doesn't mean shit. I'll go home tonight and I'll text you guys and I'll see who had podcasts back in the day because we started 2012, correct? No,
Yeah, around there.
around there, 2012 to 2013.
I don't think did Joe Rogan even had one?
Yeah, no, Joe's been doing it.
We
for a
were
while.
on that. That's what I will always remember is that I think Scoop found somewhere on the interwebs like a list, and I don't know how legitimate the list was, but it was like top comedy podcasts,
Oh, yeah,
and we
yeah,
were
that was-
on the
yeah, we
same
were on-
list.
Oh,
with
that was
Rogan.
legit.
Yeah.
We were on the same list with Rogan.
I think like who they will probably credit the start of podcasting with is Tom Green.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they kind of already are leaning
Yeah.
towards that. if
I think
they're not.
because that Joe Rogan said that to Tom
Yeah.
Green. He's like, "What you have here is amazing." That's before Joe Rogan started his
How many are there now? Is there a billion podcasts?
million, probably. I don't know.
Oh, there's.
It's
Active? I don't know how many
and
are active.
it's so weird seeing people who I think are like talented and funny.
Hey Jamie, look that up.
I see people who are talented and who I think are talented and funny, like actors or comedians or whatever, and then they do like the whole podcast thing, and it just doesn't hit. And it's just like,
Yeah.
man, like you're so good at that, like you can just do that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to like start dipping your toes in these waters.
4.61 million indexed podcasts.
Jesus Christ.
I think starting a podcast now just sounds crazy to me.
I mean, I think it's more about the idea and the theme too, because when we started TTG, there was no theme. I mean, kind of our logo. Once we made our logo, I was like, all right, we're
Yeah.
pieces of shit.
I mean, I think we were literally just gonna call it like shit. What were we gonna say? Talking shit or something like that.
I mean,
I don't
you could have called it anything and trademarked it back in the day
I
because
know.
no one had a fucking podcast.
oh, I think we were gonna call it the shit show.
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
think that was it. Yeah, that sounds somewhat accurate. Yeah.
And
Tasteless Gentlemen is way better because there's no cussing in it, and I think you could probably get more sponsors, which we never.
yeah,
got
which you never
sponsored.
got. I mean, we could probably try to get sponsors now. We never
It's
do.
done, bro. It's done. Put a fork in us.
Maybe
We're fucking
some
done.
free booze.
I guarantee if we wanted to, we could get a sponsor, if not a few.
Actually,
tell you what.
smaller sort of things like this are what people want to advertise on
All right, you
nowadays.
keep telling yourself that.
No, they do.
Well, I mean, you know better because you see the numbers.
Yeah, but we could, but somebody has to do that. And
Yeah.
I know we all have our stuff outside of this. I
Yeah.
think we have a good balance of like showing up once a week.
Oh,
and we
I
a
have
good
no
time.
grand delusions about fucking
Yeah.
this podcast and
And
making it.
as soon as I look at the numbers, then I can set up some sponsors. But then we all got to start doing our own little jobs. And I know that it gets a little hectic with everyone.
I'll tell you
Tom,
what. You
Scoop.
you send me the numbers. I'll see what I can figure out about sponsors.
I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, I'll send you the numbers for sure.
right.
For sure. I'll send.
How
I'll
much-
get those over to you
how
tonight.
much-
They're gonna be like,
Worse.
this is great. Look at all these people. Oh, 5% women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much
exactly.
worse are the numbers now than when you actually started paying attention to them?
They're not. So YouTube's the worst. Like we went down on YouTube because the whole algorithm just kind
But I
of.
think people mostly listen as opposed to watch.
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube.
We got way more. We got
What?
more than.
But I have no idea what the current numbers
The
are.
last time I checked Spotify and iTunes, one of them was I think 120K a month listeners. Yeah,
Is that? I
it's
mean,
big. That's huge.
is it?
Yeah, that's great. We could definitely get some fucking sponsors for that. Spotify's a little different because a little bit lower because Spotify came out after iTunes podcast, or we put it up later. But iTunes, iTunes is like.
Oh, we also got cut off from Spotify.
We
for
get
some weird
4,000
reason.
fucking plays a day. Damn.
We get more than 4,000 plays
I was
a
just
day
doing
on
the math.
SoundCloud, homie. SoundCloud's up there too. Sometimes we get fucking 50 or 60K on SoundCloud. Yeah, we're not doing bad.
Yeah, when you start,
Hey, look at the wheels in his head are turning. He's like, how do we get money?
all right.
I was just curious.
Reminder: sign up for Patreon if you're one of these 100,000.
I was just
Patreon,
curious
yeah.
how it was in comparison to before.
We should have stopped the podcast this episode a long time ago because I'm gonna go into like business shit. But we can still juice it out a little bit more. We could get something out of it, but it takes time. We need to get like a manager, somebody that's gonna like a financial person that's gonna do all this shit because I don't think each one of us has the time to do it in our life, and it's like.
It's also faster to get someone who has connections.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You don't how are the Patreon people and the people and our homies in the Discords? How are they going to feel when they're watching and we have a mid-roll fucking like, hey, this episode
support the homies,
man. There's so many different things to think about.
Oh, I mean, there's so much money with
Yeah, it's not that straightforward.
There's so much.
It's not. Yeah.
There's so much money with online gambling. There's no way we can. Like they have no standards. They will absolutely sponsor our shit.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta get your little presentation up and send it over to them and be like, hey, this is real. We
have a lot of male listeners who will likely gamble their house away.
I don't know. We'll get sponsored by Home Depot. I don't know. Fucking Pornhub. It's a whole thing, dude. It's crazy. Patreon. You guys see Patreon.